Hello guys, welcome back. This is the second week of vlogging from Bempton Cliffs. It's a bit fresh this morning. Woke up this morning with the right thin layer of snow on the ground. But it's nice, cool. Just come down to the cliff tops at the moment. There's not that much about. You might see a few gulls flying about. There's a couple of gannets, but there's nothing on the cliffs. Well, not much on the cliffs anyway. There's no gannets, not like last week, which is kind of surprising, because if they were coming back to stay, I'd have thought they'd have been back, but they might not come back to stay until mid-March, which is the usual time for them to come back. So last week might have been a little bit of a one-off. We'll just have to see how it goes. Yeah, the birds are very low down today because there's no wind up here at Bempton. Oh, there's very little breeze, which isn't good. If you want to have the birds further up, it's best to have a fairly decent breeze or wind, and it's best if the wind's coming like northwesterly to push the birds up the cliffs, or coming straight from the west out to the east, then the birds will climb on the thermals. I can't talk now. But yeah, I'm getting a few half decent shots. Not the perfect shots that you'd like. I mean, hopefully that'll come later on in the season, towards summer, when the birds do get pushed up. I'm sure I'll get a lot of decent stuff in the future after just getting back into it again. I noticed last time my pictures weren't as sharp, which means I haven't quite got my eye in again. But live and learn. It's been nearly 2 years since I picked up my camera properly, so I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I forgot a few crucial things last week, but this week I seem to have remembered most of them. So anyway, we'll get back to it. Yeah, as you can see, there's not too much happening down on the cliff edge, so I'm gonna move up to one of the other few points and see if there's anything around up there. I may have a trek up to Jubilee Corner and see what's going on up there, because that's another good place for the gannets, and might see some guillemots as well. So I'll talk to you then. Okay, I just come back to the car. I had to offload some of this large equipment, like my big lens and everything. I'm just finding it a bit too hard. Yeah, as I said at the beginning, it's a lovely day, as you can see. A nice layer of snow, a little bit. But yeah, we don't mind a bit of snow. So I'm just going to go back now, head on up to Jubilee Corner and see what there's up there. Yeah, so as you see, there's not a lot about, as in seabirds. They seem to have all gone off the cliffs again, which is, I suppose it's to be expected with it being so earlier on in the year. So what I'm going to do now is maybe go to another viewpoint, the busiest one here at Bempton Cliffs, so I won't be doing any pieces to camera there. Then I might go for a coffee, warm up a little bit and have a look along the nature trails with the hedgerows and stuff. Any images I get from now on I'll put on at the end of the video, and then a little bit later I'll close out this video. But yeah, even though there's not a lot around, it's still nice to come up. It's been a lovely morning, sun shining for a change after almost a full week of rain, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. Hi guys, just got back to the car after having a look around nature trail. I saw a stone chat, which were nice, and then I spent my time photographing the short-eared owl and a barn owl, which were absolutely fantastic to see. So I'm going to close out the video now. I'll put the images on afterwards. So if you've liked it, I'd like you to like, share and subscribe as always. If you'd like to support me and what I do, you can always buy me a coffee. It'll really help on these cold mornings. So yeah, until next week, take care, bye for now.